Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Week 1 discussion board. We are talking this week about data and descriptive statistics. And upon completion of your work, you're going to be able to do a whole bunch of things that I have listed on this slide. You're going to read about some sampling techniques, but we're going to really focus on measures of central tendency, which will give us some idea about the dispersion of data, the shape of the data set, and so on. And then I've listed several of the functions that we're going to explore. And by the way, you're going to be able to use Excel to do all of these, which I'm going to demonstrate in a minute here. I think you're also going to do some work with charts, the stem and leaf chart, histogram, things like that. Okay, our discussion topic this week asks you to go to the internet and find a data set. And here are some suggestions. I think I clicked on medical data sets, and then I selected a data set that was specific to the state of Illinois, which is where I live, and it was giving me the number of 65 or older citizens in each of the 102 counties. And I was interested in that because I'm part of that data set. And then I started to calculate some of the measures of central tendency, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so as I said, I went to that site and I've given you the link there. And then I copied the data to my Excel sheet. And by the way, there were a couple of additional columns of data which I deleted. And you do that just by selecting the column, click on the column heading. Like if I wanted to take column A off of here, I would just click on A, and that's going to highlight the whole column. And then I click on Home, and I scoot way over to the right, and I'll see that there is an option to delete that column. Okay, so you can clean up your data sets by, deleting the data you're not even interested in. All right, but the data that I'm interested in is actually sitting in column B. And as I said, there are 102 counties, so there are 102 rows of data in this set. Now, I have used Excel to find the mean, which by the way in Excel is called average, to find the standard deviation for the sample. This is a sample because it's only one state out of the United States of America. And then I also did the max function. And you're going to experiment with several more. All right, now the way you do that is you first of all, let's see, click on the cell that you want the data to appear in. So I clicked on D3, and then I went to the top and clicked on formulas. You'll see that it's the sixth choice in the upper banner. And that opens up another box, and there I selected more functions, and an additional box opens, and I selected statistical. And then you'll see a big long list of all of the statistical functions that you have access to. So the first one I selected was average. And by the way, I think average might be in mathematical rather than statistical. I'll have to double check that, but I think it is in mathematics. All right. So anyway, you can use your cursor now to select the range because a box will appear that asks you to put the range in, or you can just type it in. I wanted B1 through, and you use a colon for that, B1 through B102. So you can actually type that in yourself if you want to, or you can just select the column and Excel will fill it in. Notice the format of these functions. Now you have the name, you have an equal sign first of all, then the name of the function, and then in parentheses the parameters for the function. In this case, in each of them, the parameter is simply the column B1 through B102. So I found the average, the standard deviation, and the max in that set of data. Okay, I'm also going to post a YouTube tutorial on basic how to use, what are the basics, beginning with Excel, for instance. And I would suggest that if you go to YouTube and just type in the search bar Excel tutorial, you'll find tons of them out there. So there's lots and lots of help available.